Hello everyone, welcome to another Art with Mr. Hadley video lesson. Today's art lesson is called Realistic Drawing. What do I mean by realistic drawing? Well, I mean drawing something the way that it would look in a photograph or the way that it would look in a mirror. We are going to draw realistic eyes, specifically the human eye, and you only have to draw one. I don't want you to spend more than 15 minutes on this drawing. What you're going to need for this drawing is a regular piece of paper and a regular pencil. It does help if the pencil is sharp, but if your pencil is not sharp, I'm not really using a sharp pencil in this lesson right here, but if it is sharp, that'll help you out with the lesson. You don't need a large piece of paper. I'm actually going to take the regular paper and you'll see me fold it so that I have a smaller space to work with. So let's get your paper and pencil ready and let's get started with the realistic drawing of a human eye. Now that I have my paper and pencil ready, I'm going to take these bottom corners here and I'm going to fold them up to the top corner so that the paper is folded in half. So that, like I said before, I have a smaller space to work with. Your realistic drawing of an eye should not be large at all. So it might be helpful to fold the paper like this so you have a smaller space to work with. I'm going to zoom in here so you can see what I'm drawing a little bit better. Please remember to draw lightly. Please remember to draw lightly at first, alright? You can always go back and make the drawings darker. We're going to start with a light circle. Lightly, please. And then we're going to draw a line starting at the top of the circle, curving down like this, not too far away from the circle. And another line that starts here that's going to extend a little bit further out than that other line, going the opposite way. And a little line right here. Then we're going to start at this line right here and bring it all the way below the circle and around, connects to that part. Next, we're going to draw a very light circle here. Then we're going to make another circle that starts right here. Draw lightly at first. Next, we're going to shade that circle in with our pencil. Go around it, we can trace around it. Right there. And notice how I have that round edge right where that other circle, the first circle you made was. I want to make sure that you have that round edge on top of where that first circle you made. Next, lightly, I'll draw a line that goes above here. And if you have an eraser, feel free to erase the drawing erase parts of the drawing as you go. I'm just going to erase that part here and do that over again. If you don't have an eraser, that's fine. Don't worry about it. I'm going to take my pencil and start to go over this line here pretty dark. Notice where I'm going over a little bit darker with the pencil in this part of the drawing here. Making that line darker and thicker. So we have that. Next, I'm going to make these lines for the eyelashes. And if you look closely, the eyelashes get pointier at the tip. Next, I take my pencil and draw this curved line right here. I'm going to go again pretty dark on this line here. Feel free to pause the video and go back as needed. Remember, don't spend more than 10 to 15 minutes on this drawing, please. And the eyelashes on the bottom. I want to make these a little bit lighter and make a little bit more eyelashes than the ones on top. I'm going to draw a line. I don't really like that line actually. I'm going to use my eraser here. Just made that line a little bit darker. Not very dark, just a little bit darker. Same with this line up here, making it a little bit darker. Now I'm going to, right here, going to go over the first circle that we made and outline it pretty dark. And I'm going to make a line right here. Very light line. Very lightly shading in this area. But it's not as light as you can go. It's light, but not as light as you can go. I'm going to make a line starting here. It curves like that. And we go even lighter here. We shade this part even lighter than where you shaded before. Very, very light. Just the weight of the pencil. And I'm going to put my pencil here. I'm going to make tiny little dark lines. I'm pressing down pretty hard on the pencil now. Tiny little lines that follow the edge of this circle. I'm going to stop right about there. And then not too dark. You want to make it a medium gray. Not as dark as those little lines you just made, but a bit dark, shading around in that area there. And that's basically your realistic eye. Now I am going to go back and draw some more detail. You can follow along with these details that I draw right here. That's fine. Again, please don't spend more than 10 to 15 minutes on this drawing, right? 15 minutes tops is fine. Remember, if you have an eraser, you can use your eraser to erase any marks that you may not like. If you don't have a sharp pencil, that's fine, but you will have noticed if you do have a sharp pencil that making those lighter marks and darker marks are easier with a sharp pencil. That's why I recommend that you have a sharp pencil, but it's fine if you don't. Please remember to share your work with me on Schoology. I'm excited to see all of your realistic drawings of a human eye. There will not be an art lesson posted for the week of April 19th because starting the week of April 19th, you will be on April break. So, starting the week of April 19th, I hope you have a wonderful April break. Have a great rest of your day today. Bye!